My name is Stephanie, and I met Laura in a very interesting chance encounter. My husband was working in her apartment and noticed a framed x-ray of a foot, which is not a typical thing for most people to frame. And he asked her about that, and she noticed that he was favoring his shoulder, and she wanted to know more about that, and she ended up working on his shoulder right away, and his range of motion increased dramatically that day, which then he wanted me to come to see Laura because, shoulders tend to give you pain as you start getting older. We probably went maybe once a month to see her, just kind of to touch up how we were feeling. It was interesting though, because when she worked on us, we went from not being able to move our shoulder a certain way to be able to do it really quickly. I have had a very long standing issue with my shoulders in that it causes carpal tunnel-like symptoms. So when I do too much with my hands, I have numbness and pain and tingling. That's been going on since I was about 15. And we found that it really, instead of being actual carpal tunnel, which of course the neurosurgeon wanted to operate and everything else when I was in my 20s, I think I met Laura in my 40s, but she worked this area through here, and it greatly improved the pain and the numbness that I was having. I just tell him what happened for me, that this is what I recommend over anything, that the healing time is so much faster, that to me surgery is a last option. It's necessary for some things, but it doesn't make sense to me to cut into something and cause scarring where you might have an issue to start with. It just doesn't seem like the way to fix it, which I've seen my mom go through that. She's had 4 different surgeries because of the same issue. She had 2 surgeries on one of her hands, 1 surgery on the other wrist for carpal tunnel. But then at some point they went in through the neck and did another surgery through here, which did help her immediately, but she's having problems. You have that scar tissue, you have a lot of things that need to heal once you've made a cut, and I didn't want to experience that.